Good evening and welcome back, everyone. We are getting back into the long dark tonight. We're in survival, and I am trying to get my second monitor actually sorted out first before I get into the game. I was going to try again to stream from another system tonight, but ran into some completely different technical problems. But at least I did that earlier in the day. Got tired of trying to sort it out. Alright, this is just not cooperating now. It's been one of those days, but
Come on. Come on.
better now? I think it was not plugged in all the way. Is it working now? Good. I think that was just, thank you for letting me know. So I did not go for Lord knows how long. Yeah, it just was not plugged in all the way. It will do that sometimes. I mean, some people might say that's an improvement. I got the game without my mouth going. But yeah, I think other than... Well, I think it's too late to get going now. Air person is just bored. Do want to set out first thing in the morning, but it's a little while till morning. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that firewood here because we really don't need it. We have an axe and stuff. Let's see. Do we have any reading left on that? No, we don't. We have 2 books to start fires with. We have more matches than we need. But yeah, I believe you said you were having a free weekend this weekend without much to do. That was going to be a relief. Main thing I've got planned for the weekend is going to the grocery store. So that's about as low stress as you can get. Making some apple crisp and going to the grocery store. That's about it. Alright, we don't have the skill book thing. What crafting can we make any rose hips or anything? I don't think so. I haven't had any since last year, and I'd be glad to get some. We're actually living in a pretty big apple producing region. Alright, it is not dark yet, but our person is going to go ahead and play some solitaire, because I do want to get started first thing in the morning. That did us. Going back and forth about what to do. Will it let him sleep 9 hours? We'll see. And it's still dark, of course. I don't want to start out until it does actually get a little bit light. It's not quite there yet, but we can top up our rusted. All right, it's not bad. I am planning on basically not staying in Ash Canyon, but coming back over here. Have the little supply cache going too. Alright, we can drink some of the water. I purposely made more than I wanted to carry the whole way. Eat whatever fish is there. And as if we don't have enough food already to lug around. Our guy's food insecure here. He gets nervous if he does not have quite a lot of food. We are going to take at least 1 bowl of... We're going to take 2 bowls of stew as travel food. And we're on Pilgrim, so it doesn't matter if we stink. This looks like as good a day as any to go back to Ash Canyon. and look around over there. And I think my first priority there is to, we are going to have to go back to the Semi-Cheaters wiki map, but first priority over there is indeed to get somewhere that we can spend the night and stuff, somewhere sheltered, because I understand that there is somewhat limited shelter in that region. Make sure we have a somewhat secure place to camp out, and then basically go more exploring more from there. But we will see how that works out. Oh, great. And now we get some lovely weather hitting, because of course we do. It's not too bad, it's just some wind chill. And we didn't even get any hot drink before we left. Worst case, we can get ourselves more fuel and, have a stick fire and make some coffee. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad thing to do anyway. Oh, and there's our friend the bear, and my camera controls go screwy. Oh yeah, that's what that bear thinks of us on Pilgrim. Which is frankly just as well. I think our best bet is just to keep going this way. Basically, excuse me. I'm not sure why my stomach is wanting to do that, but have at it, I guess. Go off. Yeah, said we don't necessarily need to stop. I think we've already actually looked at those containers. Ah, and I would actually go scavenging, but no. We are on our way to a different region, and there's probably going to be some climbing that we need to do, so just know we're not doing that. Resist the siren call of scavenged meat and hide. Somehow. But yeah, we got some fairly decent gear on. So we're not as cold as we could be, thankfully. I really did not want to set off this way until we were reasonably dressed for it. May not have to worry about the wildlife in this run, but we still kind of need to think about the weather, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, it really would not be much of a challenge, period, otherwise. The weather and doing stupid shit and walking off of, doing unwise goading. Oh my god. Well, this is me and my sense of direction. I managed to circle around. Alright, I'm just taking his little ass back this direction. That is how good my sense of direction is. I have been that way multiple times gone across to Ash Canyon more than once by now, and I still managed to walk this man around in circles. It's not difficult to get to Echo Ravine. It's really not that difficult. Now I'm just taking the stupid route, but it is a challenge, I guess. All right. And he can probably sprain some things. Honestly, I'm really not sure how we managed to get going that way, but it doesn't matter. It is early in the day, and this is not a huge part of the region here. We will get where we want to go eventually. Yes, I have not even been trying to grab all of the mushrooms or anything. We're just basically trying to get over to the ravine. Which is not exactly difficult to do. You would think. You would think. But then, and there's that cave. Obviously. I'm not going for that cave right now. I'm not going to get distracted by that birch sapling either. I'm just going to go this way and probably end up somewhere weird. Because that's the way we roll around here. Adding a new level of challenge to survival games. Even when I halfway know the map, it doesn't matter. All right. Either that or it is, I don't know, it feels like it's Groundhog Day, just in a slightly different direction with losing the save progress. And there's our moose friend who doesn't want anything to do with us either, hopefully. Oh God, in Pilgrim apparently they will still... Oh, okay. It looked like he was going to run at us, but no, he's just running off. That was a little nerve-wracking. It kind of was. We have met a moose up close, though, yeah, I was not in Pilgrim at the time. We have met a surprise moose up close, and it was not the most pleasant experience. Let's put it that way. I mean, yeah, that obviously looks like it. I'm pretty sure we went down this way before. Oh, this is the footlong across. Although I think, well, we did die by unwise goading on one of the recent saves. Oh yeah, that would be some unwise goating if I did try to goat down there. We are on this approach over here. that takes us across there. I wanted to just go down in the ravine, though, yeah, not that way. Not the stupid way, the less stupid way. And not try to go down in there, because I don't think that would end well for us. But we did get over to the ravine. Now we just need to backtrack down a little bit. Hey, you. Alright. They apparently make threatening gestures and then run off. I mean, understandable. Okay, this is probably not the best way to go, but I want to... that burdock is horribly tempting, even though we are wanting to travel light. And we're cooling down rapidly. And of course I dumped my emergency firewood, because I'm a genius that way, but that's okay. We have the facility to get more. I get nervous without carrying some coal usually, but we have not had coal yet. But that's okay. I think get down into the ravine and yeah, I think this is the approach down into there that I was trying for. Get down into there and we should be good. As far as the general situation here goes. Lovely weather we're having. Ah, yeah, this is what I was trying for. Trying and failing. And indeed, we're not losing heat nearly as rapidly at the moment. And now, there may be that bear down here. Ah. Allergy nose. All right. Yes, it is still pretty early in the day, just kind of shaded down here. We don't actually have that much to watch. That sounds like a dangerous thing to say. Yeah. We don't have that much to watch out for. I hope. Alright. Where are we? Inventory-wise, that is. Because I see that last chance. Yes, I see that last chance cedar limb that will put us temporarily over. But I think Air Dude would probably do well here to stop. Oh, and there are the couple of pieces of firewood right there. Ah, well. Our dude would do well to stop and, like, regroup and have a cup of coffee. Yeah, obviously that's not going to do it, but I was hoping he could put one up there, because that is somehow satisfying, but that was just too steep. I mean, they did change it somewhat, but that is still too steep. Obviously. I was trying to go for a somewhat sheltered spot. I saw it flash green briefly. Yeah, there we go. We will get a stick fire going a little bit, and we'll burn one of those sticks of wood at least for now. We do still have a couple of backup sticks of wood on us.
I did it.
Okay, we can warm ourselves up here and get a can of coffee. I don't think we need to eat anything. We need some coffee. Whoop. There. And we are hunkered down, so we're less likely to accidentally walk into the campfire. Which, ask me how I know this is a good idea. And, yeah, we are not over at the moment, which is good. I thought burning one of those pieces should be good, basically. To take us just under. All right. Let's drink our coffee. I was going to say, let's finish warming up. We're almost there. And then we can try to cross over. Take our can back. Alright, I think we're as warm as we're gonna get. We can uncrouch. And try to head back over. Yes, please, finally. And let's see, is it saying that is not saving you? Alright, that transition evidently does not save you properly. That is good to remember for next time. Well, I am going to do this number. Alright, we saved his sorry butt. We did lose our warming bonus, but now we get to see more about Ash Canyon. There's some more firewood in case we need it. And I'm not sure where we are, obviously. Yeah. Came in this way before, and there's that. I basically went up to the edge and looked around and went back. But it looks like we can trek down that way. I mean, I think we're pretty much gonna have to. Yeah. That is a steep way to go, but there is a lot of steep. All right. Ah, that's not very helpful. I should have done some charcoaling while I was up there, but I didn't because I'm a genius. So yeah, we're gonna charcoal when we can't see as well what we're looking at. Okay. I think I'm not entirely sure what is going on. I think we try roughly following this and see where it takes us. And talking is not one of my strong points, apparently. I mean, it frequently isn't, but I do enough of it. Okay. Let's just see what is over this way. A deer, obviously, a couple of them. A couple of them that are safe from us. We are not equipped to deal with deer whatsoever. All right. And my idea here is following this should at least, oh yeah, I thought we were supposed to be coming in roughly that way. We are at a ruined ice hut. It has a storage bin. We are going to, yeah, we came in the Bitter Marsh end. Ah, we do have some backup coal now. That is something. But from what I recall looking at the wiki map, our best bet here is probably going to be to just try to keep following the water up from that. And there should be water that goes up some distance. This region certainly, well, this is marsh, but this region seems to have plenty of cattails. I hope we don't get down to needing them, but yeah, this looks like water, but then we're just going with it for the moment. Alright. Is this some kind of side cove? Ah, okay. We're following some kind of water here, I think. And this is at least not looking like a lot of the rest of the map. A little bit of novelty. I mean, these things are relative. There's waterfalls. There's some generally the same assets, but yeah, some different looking rocks all over the place. And some different looking trees. And yeah, there is a bridge way up there. I understand that this is interesting on the lots of multiple levels confusingness. All right. I am going to... Well, that wolf... He's living his best life over there. But I'm going to leave him to it, and I am going to consult the wiki map quick. Okay, I think we are roughly here, according to this map. And that looks like the bridge thing, and yeah, probably eventually we'll want to get up there, but not today. If I keep going along the water, I think that should take us up to the angler's den. And we can try to figure out what the hell is up from there. Get some kind of shelter, hopefully, set up for us, and try to figure out what we are even doing from there. So that is the tentative plan here. And there's obviously a side path around those waterfalls here. So we're going to do that. Oh, and look at him go. In that case, it's not just allergies. I'm adjusting to some new contacts, too. I'm not wearing them at the moment. My eyes are just kind of tired after wearing them. May have to grab the eye drops before too long, but don't be surprised. Yeah, I used to wear the rigid kind, and they did not do that the same. This is the first soft lenses I have tried, actually. And I have been impressed at how much more they seem to want to dry your eyes out. I guess it makes sense when you're essentially sticking a jellyfish in your eyes. That's going to slurp more moisture up. It's almost impossible to get the rigid lenses here. I got started on those in the late 80s, honestly. Yeah. They tried me out on progressive contacts, and that really I could not adjust to that. Just going for adjusting for the distance vision and getting the reading glasses as needed to go with it, which kind of sucks in its own way, but well, where are y'all? I think they may be some of the flying over ones. I'm not sure if we're going... Yeah, I think we're going in the right direction now. Oh man, I bet. Cool, we did get where we were trying to go at least. I'm not sure. We don't actually need anything really bad right now, but we do have the workbench here. Got that stove. This is shelter for when we need it, at least. I'm not going to break the lantern out to look better, because we don't actually really need any loot right now. but... Okay, this is just not even giving us any better perspective, but from habit, we're going to do it this way. It just occurred to me that, yeah, I should probably do some surveying here. Oh, yeah, we are here, and I'm not sure. Gonna have to try to figure out what the hell else is going on here. We're not even gonna stick around here for... Well... we need a memento key. Alright, I guess not. You would hope that the pry bar would be good enough, but it's not. I will go ahead and chop that and dump the wood by the stove. Is there any more fir limbs? Well, this seems to be a good place for fir limbs. So there's probably no hurry to chop them right now, but be prepared. We've got a flare. A couple of flares. I'm just going to leave several flares. I'm going to leave those there. We're going to dump some firewood. Some nice long-lasting firewood by the stove. And yeah, I could try to do it neatly, or I could just stand here and drop it. I know which one I prefer to do. There. All right. We have a little wood pile. All right, I guess we're getting a little tired. Our guy's just gonna eat that bass he brought along. So, all right. And I probably will take a look at that map again. I mean, it feels almost like a cheater's way to go, but okay, I understand that we are eventually going to need to get up toward that gold mine there. But there are multiple complicated terrain things going on here. We're going to have to try to figure out some route up to there. Obviously, our dude's not going his today, but... But yeah, with my sense of direction, I don't feel at all bad using outside maps. You've seen how well I can stay on course as it is. I would not mind finding some stuff to scavenge, honestly, some carcass or something, but I mean, we're not, that's not a priority right now, just it would not be a bad thing. Although there is a decent fishing spot, and we could try to set up a tip-up. Looks like. I mean, hopefully there would be some fishing around the angler's den, but... Okay, the way I am reading it, at least. Eventually, we will probably want to try to go over that away, somehow end up through there. If we can go that way. that becomes the question. We should, I think, be able to get over there. And that is one level that looks like it's probably the same level at roughly that we're at right now. And then there is a rope climb that, yeah, there's a series of rope climbs to get up toward that mining cape. And there are at least some caves along the way. But yeah, we're going to have to prepare for that. That looks like probably our best bet. I have actually watched at least one gameplay video with somebody going up there, but it has been a minute, and I did not prepare to do it myself by going back and watching some more. So we are going into this fresh and trying to get a good look at the region, basically. But we could maybe do worse than to go and try to figure out which way we need to go and try to set a tip up, since apparently there is a decent fishing spot. I think we need to get oriented on where we are here, though. Which way are we even? Alright. I thought that might be northish, but I don't know. My sense of direction is okay. And the way I was interpreting that, well, we'll see. Sort of over this way, we might be able to place an ice hole. I mean, the wide spots are usually good for that. The unsheltered ice hole. Oh yeah, we can put ice holes here. Alright. Yeah, there's just, I don't think there's anywhere that is more sheltered that we could put one down. Honestly. Okay, I don't know why it's displaying like that, but that's not very helpful. Oh wow, I'm a little surprised that something like that got by a Seribot, honestly. Yeah, Air Dude is gonna need to go back and have a nap sometime soon. I'm just trying to see. Okay. It is a pretty clear boundary where he can and cannot place one. I guess that's as good a place as any, as good a place as he's gonna find here. We're just gonna set the one right now.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Should be able to see his tip up from, doesn't have to go too far from the cabin to get to the tip up. If he can remember which way to go to get to it. But we do have some wood. We have some stuff to eat. Don't even need to eat right now. Okay, go away from the side, away from the door. Cool. Alright. Yeah, we're inside. I think Air Dude can go ahead and Actually, using this handy little trick. Alright, it's not going to kill him to just go ahead and, I was going to grab one of those pieces of fur, but it will not kill him to go ahead and burn one of the cedars. So he can see to get the fur. Not that he truly needs... Ah, okay, he's standing right up against it.
Come on.
That would explain it. He's standing on the firewood, basically.
That's done.
Well, I guess he does not need to do that then. All right. He has a little fire. He can get cozy. That's really not helping him see very well anyway, but he can get cozy for RP purposes. We can get him some herbal tea. He does not even need to eat or anything right now, but he can have some herbal tea as a treat. Since we found all of that herbal tea in the containers, basically. Yeah, give him some of the lower condition herbal tea. Lower quality tea for low quality man. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, he does not even need the warming, but he's got it. And now, that'll help him even see where the bed is. Because I think at this point, his best bet is to head for the bed. We don't want to destroy that. We really don't. He needs to take a nap. A good long nap. Okay. We are gonna try doing the... Okay, he's not tired enough still. 1 hour of solitaire was not enough to tire him out. All right. Yeah, it looks like it is somewhat light now. Hopefully it's not too bad out there. He will top up his charcoal, because we are going to try to do some more surveying. At some point I would like to do that task, but not today. Yeah, that's not the best weather ever. Yeah, some overhead crows. So, we should probably go check the tip up. We are at the cabin. I was going to plot going out, but we're going to see if we can get a fish. Before we head out somewhere. This is not the best looking weather, obviously. But I'm not expecting the best looking weather. Oh wow, we got a bass. And we can take our bass back over there. We'll at least have some supper that way. We can take our bass back to the cabin and drop the bass off and regroup. And I think our dude may benefit from a little bit of warming. It may be a good thing that fur limbs are wanting to spawn around this cabin. I kinda had that idea as it was. But yeah. Oh hell, he was gonna drop that outside before he came in. Oh well. It should all be freezing, but we are going by game logic. And since we are exploring, I'm just going to carry that stew. I think it is time for him probably to regroup and have like a cup of coffee with a stick fire. Oh hell, he needs to make some tinder. I thought he had plenty, but he may as well go ahead and make 4 of them. Okay. And he does have, well, we're just gonna waste some time here probably. But he's going to have a cup of coffee and regroup himself. Have a few stick fire and make a cup of coffee. A tin can of coffee.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I guess it did. Okay, that's probably more fire than you need, bud, but... Oh. Let's have some coffee. All right. Yeah, maybe that was not more fire than he needed. That's okay. We need to pick up some more sticks. That's usually not hard to do. Drink some scalding coffee. You know you want to. He's going to need to make some water later too, but that's no big deal. All right. We are going to head back out here. And we are going to consult the map again as we're planning. So yeah, the way I'm interpreting it, we basically need to go the other way from where the tip up is and up that way. And we should hopefully, worst case, be able to find that cave up there. And it's just as well that we're not having to worry about bears at the moment. 'Cause, yeah. And we should probably look out for sticks along the way. Wow, speaking of which, we will replenish our stick supply before we even get very far. All right. Yeah, we have those next falls up there that with the other bridge, but we want to go up and to our left before then. And there should be maybe a couple of ways that we could do that. That's how I interpret the map. Alright, this looks like maybe a promising way. I don't know, I have not been here. Alright, there is a bridge there. This is fine. All right. Whatever else, we have a stick. All right. We've got a dead guy. Hello, dead guy. How are you today?
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, that might come in handy. But... Alright, we have that there. More leady tree trunk. Leady log. That would seem to indicate that you might be approaching something decent. I don't know. And yeah, this does seem to be a region where you can find coal on the ground. I think we have enough backup coal. Oh yeah, there's the bear. Hello, you gonna move it? He's gonna move it. All right. Oh yeah, we can get interesting glitches on landscape again. Ah, yeah, there is a cave-looking thing. It's not really a cave. No, it is a little side canyon-y looking thing. I don't even know. I really don't. That's not a cave. Can we get up there? I don't think we can. No. Oh well, we're doing our best here. Our best kinda sucks, but we're still doing our best. Okay. Ah, well. All right. We have not much here, besides the bear. He's just having a time. He really is. Well, this is some interesting landscape here. It kinda is. We should get sheltered from the wind, I hope. No, we're just in a wind tunnel. I'm going through the wind tunnel to see where it, maybe this is one of the ways up? I doubt it. But I'm committed. Well, there's some footlog across something. No, that's not a footlog. That's just weird. That's just weird. Well, we are winding around down here. And we're going somewhere. I think we might need another stick. Alright, I know we need another stick, but if nothing else, we'll have a stick. Alright. Yeah, this is not much like some of the other landscapes in here. It really is not. At least we are getting into some more distinctive terrain. But yeah, I think we have explored up this way as much as we want to right now. And I'm going to try to wind my way back to roughly where we were. Try to being the operative word here. Operative phrase. Alright. We probably don't have enough sticks, but I don't feel like picking more up right yet. But yeah, my strategy, such as it is. Okay. I think we go back this way. I could be completely wrong, and very likely am. And I think before I do something dumb, I had better stop trying to do other things with my hands and just concentrate on that for a minute. We are stable enough for the very moment to take an unpaused moment for me to do my thing here. Alright. I think if we continue back this way, I think it should take us out pretty much where we came from. If not, we live here now. That would not be the first time. But yeah, I think that is the dead guy we met coming up. Yeah. Well, maybe I should go ahead and scavenge some feathers. If I could get them selected. There. I know I saw some more. There. Alright, we got a couple of feathers at least. I'm calling that good. Alright. That does not seem to be where we needed to go. We do have a reasonable bit of daylight, hopefully. So, I'm gonna try going this way. We are exploring, for whatever that's worth. Obviously there's that waterfall thing that we don't want to go to. Okay, maybe this is the way way I was trying to go in the first place. I mean, it looked like there were two ways up. That when we tried was not the way we wanted right then. But get a better idea of what. Oh yeah, there is that with the log across. This is some lovely weather we're having here. I think I wanted to take the other branch. I'm going to consult the map again, cause I'm hopeless. I don't think it actually matters. I think we are headed up roughly where we want to be regardless. All right. I could be completely off. Yeah, I'm seeing multiple places that look like they could be possible scrambles down, but not so much to get up there in the first place. Alright, we are coming out over here somewhat, and from what I could tell, there should somewhere be a cave back there, too. But we are here. We are going to do this. Do a little survey. Far from where we were before. All right. Okay. Seeing how that comes together. And the way I was interpreting it, there should be a cave back here somewhere. And of course, they are always hard to see in the rock. So I'm looking for things like stumps. That might give us a clue. Oh yes, our dude who can't lift his feet. I understand there is a mod that makes it possible to jump. That does look possible. Yeah, I don't think that's anywhere that we need to be. I don't think that's going to help us because it did almost look cavey, but then it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that may be one. It may be. Oh yeah, that is a cave. We get some rose hips. We may celebrate finding the cave with a cup of tea. I think our dude should find some more firewood actually, without getting away from where he can see there is the cave, if he can. Alright. We are in a stone shelf cave. Which, yeah, appears to be nothing in there. I thought it was worth looking, but we are in the, apparently the warm part of the cave. This one's deep enough it seems to have one, which is good. We did successfully get to the cave, just about. Now, I remember we did need to make some water. That is one of the major reasons we're venturing back out looking for wood, although, yeah, probably be venturing out anyway, because we are somewhat oriented now at least. I suspect that it might be smart for us to plan on staying there. I mean, even if we poke around, have a little camp. That's plenty of wood to make himself some water. And his belly's starting to grumble a little, because of course it is. He's good at that. Oh wow, I'm not sure how I managed to get turned around trying to do multiple things at once here again. Ah, I missed some rose hips. But yeah, I was going to say, my second monitor phone seems to have switched itself off. It's managed to have the battery run down. Ah, well, this came with some firewood, but we're gonna bring our own and leave that in case we really, really need it later. Basically, I'm gonna drop the 3 that we got, because honestly, even though we have the coal and we can find more on the ground here, I feel safer carrying the coal and the wood. We have at least one piece of wood. Yeah, that is better. Alright. We are going to actually consult the map again, because why not? Yeah, continue up that way and we should come to that climb, and there should be maybe a dead person. Maybe we should go try to check those out, scout it out, and come back to the cave. If we can. We are going to need to get something to eat at some point, but I'm not that worried about it right at the moment. Okay, that would be a stupid way. I mean, having already killed one character by unwisely goading them down somewhere worse than that. But still, I'm trying to be extra careful with the clambering around. A little bit. And there is birch bark lying around to be used as tinder. I mean, we can make birch bark tea, but there's plenty lying around for using it as tinder if we get desperate. Another burdock that I'm just not going to grab right now. But yeah, if we have the climbs up in this direction, that's going to be a bitch. Oh yeah, there's the rope. That is the rope. At least there are ledges. Because, I mean, that looks like a multiple stop climb, even if you're loading up on the energy beforehand. And, well, start out fresh in the morning and load up on the energy. That honestly seems to be the way to go there. We can make some water, drink some rosehip tea to celebrate not dying yet. Was this where we find maybe a dead guy? There are roses. We'll go down there. But at least there is firewood around. That's all I can say. Really do seem likely to need plenty of it in this region. That looks like maybe a backpack. It could be a rock. It looks kind of like a backpack, though. We'll find out in a minute. We're going to grab the rose hips first. Wow, that wind settled down. Backpack or rock? You decide. Backpack. There does... Well, we'll see.
We could use this.
Alright, we can break that down. We were out of cloth. But yeah, I was going to say it looked like there was no corpsicle attached to the backpack in the vicinity, but yeah, no, there's not. Right here. But we have an idea of where the rope climb is that we will want to go for when we're actually fresh. As fresh as you can get sleeping in a cave. Which is plenty fresh for his purposes. This game. Ooh. All right, we do know where to go. And that is, and try to be prepared. That is going to be a hell of a climb. And we're going past the tinder on the ground. I'm not worrying about picking up extra right now, because, yeah, we probably won't need it tonight. Well, his tonight. We probably will need it at some point, my tonight. Alright, yeah, that looks like it. Navigating by landmarks is basically the way I have to go. Oh yeah, we got the footsteps. I didn't see them earlier. I would have figured they'd be blown away, but not yet. All right. He's not freezing or anything. It's not dark yet. He's gonna stay out here. He does not have any reading material that he can actually use, but he can do some crafting. All right. We did see another burdock, but no need to grab it right then. And we have rose hips we can do. More than we did coming in here. And it should be getting dark pretty soon. Alright. And he's gonna need something to drink besides to eat. And he can get his little makeshift cape set up while there is still some ambient light to do it by. Was that where he dropped his wood? I mean, it doesn't really matter which wood he gets, but yeah, I think that is his wood and not the wood that was already in here. Yeah, I see it from here. Never mind. We should be in the warm part. We don't actually need the warming to show up now, so it's not. Why, that's as cozy a spot as any. As in, it's not very cozy, but we'll live. We're going to pick up one piece. He has one on him. We don't need it to stay warm in here. We do need it to make some water and make his tea. I will go ahead and pick 2 of them up. And we can plan. Maybe a good thing he brought plenty of coffee. We can plan how much of that we might want. All right. Let us go ahead and try to get started with the water operations. Because, yeah, setting that right up against your sleeping bag is a great idea in reality. But all right. It would have let him put it over further. Come on, hurry up, come on.
Turned out pretty well.
We are crouching before we even put more fuel in there. I'm keeping the one on me for now. All right. Didn't he have the can? Did he somehow leave his can? I think maybe he left his one can he had. But it doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, worst case, he can have some Pinnacle Peaches. Maybe I should have gone for a bigger batch of water. But worst case, we can have some Pinnacle Peaches. Oh, yeah. We seem to have managed to misplace a can somewhere. But that's okay. I was keeping that in reserve, but we need the can worse than we need to do that right now. It's not like we're gonna need to worry about getting scurvy or anything either. I have not played on a setting yet where you do need to worry about getting scurvy. It took long enough. We have the rose hips, he's gonna drink some. But he can make some more water in that. Alright, he does not even really need that right now, but... Alright. I think maybe we will go ahead and make us some extra coffees while we're at it. We have the 1 cup in reserve. It won't hurt us to have it anyway. First in, first out in terms of quality, hopefully. Alright, how much time we got left on that? Take it. We're just gonna go ahead and, I think actually do another liter. But we probably will need to put another stick of wood. Well, we can put some sticks if nothing else. Oh yeah, that ought to do it, I think. We'll make another cup. All right. I'll pick that up. Be sure to pick that up. And even though he does not really need it right now, he's going to go ahead and have some stew. For morale. He's going to need morale. All right. And we're going to go ahead and take the pot. And I think it is as good a time as any for him to try to go to bed, sleep on it, and see if things are any better in the morning. At least the weather's not sounding too bad at the moment. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's always hard to tell. All right, it is. We are going to need to top up another hour, even though that puts us off not as early. And I think... Oh my god, I meant to pick that up. How many times am I going to do that? Too many times. There, he picked it up this time. Alright, we took our charcoal. I think strategically he's going to make a little stick fire actually. And he's going to make a fresh cup of something warm to get a warming bonus.
Come on.
I don't want to hit coffee yet. We might ought to pick up some of the birch bark, but not right now. He's not having much fire luck at the moment, because of course.
Come on. Come on. That did it.
Get some hydration and some warmth bonus on this man. He will hydrate the rest of the way. And obviously he's going to need to make some more water later, but he has better than a liter to be getting on with. So he could be doing worse. Okay, and it is about noon. Midday. It could be worse. This was significantly later than we wanted to start out. It's not what we wanted, but it's probably what we deserve. As so often happens. But we can head over there. I'm gonna, I think, pick up a couple of peaches of bark. Yeah. And a couple of sticks. We're not too bad on weight. We can take it. We're not too bad on weight for the moment. With my luck, I have to throw the sticks back down. Oh my god. Alright, we're going. We're trying to go. And there's another one of those natural rocks that is squared off enough that it looks like a man-made thing from a distance. All right. I was going to say, we should be heading in the right direction. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think my strategy at the moment is to go up a ledge, maybe drink some coffee, then cold coffee. because it definitely looked like there should be a ledge. But I wasn't seeing, yeah, we're up to a different level here. That was what I was seeing, it's just the series of it. Yeah, we are up at the top of this rope here. And we go along here, I think. Well, we're going. Whether or not this is the way he should be going, that's how he's going. There's a series of ledges and a series of climbs. Oh yeah, there's the second rope. And I'm not really seeing... Well, there's a hammer there that I am so not grabbing, and some flares and a knife. And a sewing kit and stuff. Burned out fire. Alright. We're not in too bad a shape, but I think I may go ahead and drink one of those coffees. Probably the low quality one. One of the cold coffees. And we have a climb again. It looked like there should be ledge possible there, but... Alright, dude. You can do it. Ah, good. There is a... I thought it looked like there was a ledge. It just didn't seem to want to let him go to the ledge. On the way up. There. Yeah, it is time for you to take a little rest here, bud. It really is. Okay, you are at reduced capacity at the moment. I don't want to waste his coffee. I'm gonna try to save it, because I'm pretty sure he should be able to. Once he rests up a little bit, he should be able to get his sorry butt up the rest of the way. Alright, he is now overburdened. Alright. I am making an executive decision here and he's going down. He may have a little rest by that fire. He does not actually need the fire right now at the moment, but... yeah. That's how we are playing things, or trying to. I think he's gonna have to rest up.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to rest up a little bit. You alright, buddy? Ah, snow shelter. I honestly did not even see the snow shelter starting out. But he's in a snow shelter. Okay, it will let him do it that way. I'm gonna try to nap him for like 3 hours. He probably won't freeze, and he might rest up enough to do that again. He might. Alright, he's still obviously not on full capacity. Obviously. Well, he may just live here now. I think he may be here for the moment, whether he wants to be or not. I mean, he could limp his sorry butt back down, but I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, this is at least a slightly secure spot. I'm just checking how many spots, okay. If he gets up to the next level. Well, alright. There is a cave thing there, but I'm not sure if he can get to it. Honestly. But yeah, I think this is probably the best place there, dude. He may be holding up here for the night. I don't want to do things that way, but that's just how it rolls sometimes. We do have some food. We do have a snow shelter. We have the possibility of some fire. So, I am going to call that as good as he gets for now. And I think we probably are stuck up here until I don't want to climb up because there's not much. There is at least some shelter here. And there probably is not once it gets up there. But yeah, this is looking like it may be a multiple day affair here. Okay. It looks like once we get up to there, with the next climb, there should be, we're going to need a rope, but there should be one available somewhere up there. It looks like. And I honestly, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on, but we may be able to scramble. Well, yeah, we will see what is up once we get up there. There are some caves, at least, to regroup. So, yeah, I think our guy's just kind of in a temporary home for the night here. And let's see how much he is borderline on water. Because he is a thirsty little dude. I think he might do well before it gets, well, let us see what our resources. We have we don't even need it to be reserve coal since we found where there's more coal. We could burn a piece of coal and do that. Do it that way. All right. Make some water. Go back to the snow shelter. Not stand in the campfire when we're using it, hopefully. Because that has happened before. It really has. Accidentally. Of course. Oh well, we may have to break up some sticks for more tinder because we only found the one piece of birch bark. Oops. We'll try the fire striker. We have not used the fire striker this run. Found one. I keep forgetting he has it.
Come on. All right.
Right, we have at least some tentative plans here. We may need a piece of wood still, but how did he leave that fucking can? Well, he does not have one currently. All right. Let's take stock of what we do have here. I mean, I know we have at least the canned dog food, but we are leaving the canned dog food where it is for now. He may eat his emotional support potato. I don't know. Maybe he'll have some sardines. Sardines on a ledge. Lovely dinner. And yeah, he's really not hard up on food. I try to make sure things are that way because things do tend to go not according to plans. Let's put it that way. All right, that should work out okay. I hope. Okay, and I'm sure as hell not gonna leave my pot there, because that would not be good. We'll get in the snow shelter. While we're in the snow shelter, I think we can do a little bit of this. We did have at least the one thing that we can break down for cloth. Yes, it may not be the warmest piece of clothing in the game, but I love that bear sweater. So we have got to keep wearing the bear sweater. I was just looking to see basically if anything really needs fixed, or if there's anything that he can break down else.
Close my eyes.
But no, he's pretty good. And he's kind of tired. How about that? He can drink some more of his water here. And we will try to strategically... If I'd realized how much coffee he was likely to need, I'd have brought more with us, but I didn't. I mean, we are going into this with no previous experience in this region. And only not watching any gameplay to scout it out. Of course, it is a good weather blowing up. And yeah, that is about as good a sentence as usual around here. But we are not quite totally rested up. It is still dark. We are not coming out of here. Our little hidey hole is looking pretty good. I keep forgetting that you can make these snow shelters if you have sufficient materials. Honestly. Which is not great. You're not that hungry or that thirsty. I know these things, buddy. We can play an hour of solitaire and probably sleep a little more. Well, play a little more solitaire. At least he is staying reasonably warm in here. That's all I can say. Kind of to the point, but you never know. Sleep it off. Sleep it off and you can have... Yeah, it is light. It is not blizzardy, seaman. That's probably not great for our weight, but... Well, he can indeed... He does not have any tinder. He can fix that. Because I think... Well, I think we will hold off on the coffee, try to make
Looks
sure
like a new day is dawning.
he goes on a ledge. Because I think that should do the job. I don't think he needs the warming bonus right at the moment. I could be completely wrong. I'm saving those. He may eat a chocolate bar. He's not super hungry, but he'll eat a chocolate bar. For morale. We're venturing out of the snow shelter. We're going to go over here. And he is going to try to climb this thing and definitely stop at the ledge when he is nice and fresh. I can see the ledge. He's gonna need it. All right. We will get you ledged up, my man. And then we can do a little more climbing. If we could get you selecting the rope again. I know yeah, it is just wonky. Alright. This is much better. I mean, it's still not good, but it's better. I knew going in that there should be a lot of climbing involved here. But yeah. This is fine. We're learning as we go. If I had realized, I would have packed some more coffee into this region, but, well, if I'd realized how likely we were to actually need the, yeah, I saw that there is a maple sapling. I'm not going to grab that right at the moment, because we don't really need that right at the moment. All right. All right. Oh, it goes up the, yeah. That has that ledge there. Another climb there. And I am indeed consulting. Okay, yeah, this is the small one with the maple. My thought was that if we have a coffee, we can probably make it up to where there is more shelter and shit. Probably. I would rather not, push it too much, but I don't see what else to do here. Okay, I mean, there is the possibility that is probably not a great one. That might be an idea. He can take an hour. He probably won't cool down too bad. He'll get a little bit of energy back. All right. He's got some energy back. He's fresh. He's not fresh, but he's better. He can drink one coffee cold. And yeah, I can see that there is a ledge. And he will ledge it, and I think he can make it up here. All right. I'm not even going to grab those at the moment. I mean, that is a possibility. Okay. I mean, it's also a possibility. This is not a good way to do anything, but he can do 1 hour nap, get a little bit more energy back. Which, yeah, that will have his bonus from the coffee wearing off, but I think it's a decent balance. We'll see. There. And we're not planning on doing another level right now, because that would be dumb. All right. But assuming we cannot kill this guy, there is a bass waiting for him back down at the angler's place. All right. And he can scope out this area. There, from what I could tell, should be a cave somewhere. That clearly is not right here. And there, it looks like there's dead something. They may be coming for him. Not right immediately, I hope. But we can probably do some mapping from up here, and it looks kind of cool. It does. This is a pretty good view. If nothing else. All right. There is something over there. And a birch sapling that we're not going to grab right now. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing great on the capacity, but at least we're not overburdened just from existing at this point. Not quite. Okay, there is this little platform thing that we are going to be careful not to fall down off of, because that would be bad. Alright, and they are over something up there that we can't get to from here. Not that I can tell. But there should... Ah, there is... There! Well, we may end up having a snack. But there should, I think, be a cave up here somewhere. I mean, I'm not looking seriously right at the moment. But, I mean, yeah. We obviously came here. I'm going to consult the little map. Okay. It looks like follow the wall past the carcass. And with any luck, you'll find that. We'll see. There is definitely the carcass again. Well, that is, well, I will know where to come back for it. The crows mark the spot. try to make sure we have the cave, because I think we're probably going to be staying in that cave. Okay, that is looking cavey. Alright, this is promising at least. Not awesome, but promising. We have a cave with some firewood in it. And some coal. Which I'm actually going to grab right now. Because we gave up one of our pieces of coal. And I think in this kind of landscape, having several pieces of coal is probably a good idea. Alright. And once we're, well, we're not going much further. I'm just scouting things out. But yeah, there are apparently a couple of caves this way. And I'm truly not sure. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm truly not sure where we're supposed to go from here. It looks like there might be a possible scramble that you might be able to go up. I mean, I'm not going to look too closely into it right now. But I think that we might do well, as tired as this dude is, to gather a little bit of deer meat. Maybe try to cook it at the cave and regroup. I mean, I will eventually look it up if I absolutely have to, the best way to get where we're going. But I'd rather not have to. I'd really rather not. I think he has the energy for that at least. I may go back and scout out if I can spot where that scramble might be before it gets dark. If we have any luck whatsoever. Okay, I'm messing with my second monitor again quick, because I got this charged up enough that it's powered back on. All right. So, yeah, we are at the cave. And we're going to track back by the deer. And hope we can spot a likely scramble once we get to an appropriate place to do so. Before it gets dark. Okay, we'll need to go over this way for that. Okay. I mean, I'm not necessarily holding my breath on this anyway, but it's worth a look. But we have a secure camp. Yeah, we are back to the rope, obviously. I'm just still trying to sort of figure out what our way forward from here would be. Yeah, I mean, this guy is overburdened. That looks like it. If he weren't overburdened, it might be. That's probably not going to get him anywhere he wants to go. It was definitely toward the wall away from the carcass. Get me some of my coffee. Yes. I think indeed all we've got over here is this. Which, yeah, I'm not sure where that will take you. And he's too tired and overburdened to check it out right at the moment. I was sort of looking at that before, but I mean, we're not going to go further than this. Oh yeah, that's not a connecting path. But yeah, I mean, he better just call it good while he can here. We'll collect a little bit of meat and try to cook it and eat it. Fill his belly up. Go sulk in a cave somewhere. Then try to figure out what we're doing. I do not want to resort to YouTube videos. I really don't. And we're not going to grab hide or anything, cause no, that would be dumb. I am gonna grab all of the little bit of meat that's left, cause he can probably reasonably eat it all. And I am going to properly pause this again so I can use my hands. And then we are going to, actually, before I do that, I should probably get up and take a quick bathroom break myself, because it is time to do that. And I kind of need to move some anyway, stiffening up here. But be right back. All right, now, less distraction that way, for me at least. Then we can get back into it and take this ridiculous man back to his little cave. And I just realized that widget might be out in the way. That would probably help if I got the game back in focus. Yes, alright. Turn right by the deer. Can't miss it. Yeah, alright. Okay, we are at the right place. He is pretty tired. I don't think he needs to take that fat inside. I know you can make the cooking oil with it. It is a shame that you can't cook and eat the fat as it is, because I mean, he totally would. Got to have some fat to fry up your steaks. I think I probably... Well, how much do we have on us? Oh, there's a flare. I don't know that we're going to need it. But we're picking it up. But yeah, I got distracted. How about that? Yeah, we have one piece of cedar on us. The 4 of that. We're going to have to dismantle some sticks for tinder, I'm pretty sure. Just checking what we have got on the ground in here, because I did see there... I think there were 2 deposits of firewood. Oh, yeah. I just walked past it because I'm a genius. Yeah, we got fir and we got cedar. We got 1 cedar. I'm just gonna take that cedar and leave the fir here. And we're going to go back in the corner back here. Not too much, not so much that I can't see the cave opening to navigate back out. Well, I can't see it too well, but we could be worse. We are gonna do the thing of put his bed out first, and then we will get a fire going and, or not, possibly. What? I don't understand. This is... Alright. I don't think I've seen a cave that it wouldn't let you build a fire in. Is there some other reason that it's not wanting to let him build a fire now? He is just not wanting to let him build a fire. Apparently. I don't understand. Alright. I am going to do a thing here and,
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah, you have. I mean, we are going to try not to have you lose your thing. All right. I was going to say something dumb, but I mean, I'm good at that, but I was going to do a thing. That's where he put his sleeping bag. All right. I'm going to give him an hour. That will save him, and if he still can't make a fire, I'm going to back out of the save and reload it and see if... Because this is just looking a little glitchy at the moment. It wasn't letting him build a campfire when he was outside. I don't know of anything else that should be keeping him from building a fire. I really don't. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to back out of this save and come right back in. It did at least save us properly up in our silly little cave. Yeah, and it's still not, there's obviously something going on that I don't understand here. Because I've never had it not actually let me get to the campfire building menu like that before. I really haven't. I mean, there are alternate things he can eat and dump the deer outside, but well, in the warm part of the cave, I guess he does not need to worry about going to sleep and not waking up, but I will go ahead and make him a couple of tinder plugs just to be safe.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
But yeah, he should, if it's not going to let him build a fire and now he has the option of building a fire back. Because I mean, before, if he hasn't had tinder, it would just tell him, nope, you have no tinder. I don't understand. That was the main thing I could think of, because he was totally out of tinder, but I mean, normally it will just tell you, nope, you have no tinder. Because, yeah, once again, laying it directly on your sleeping bag is a great idea. We're doing it that way. He can cook his deer and he can sleep, hopefully. Sleep some more. Alright, I'm gonna use the fire striker again. We have not been using it. It's higher chances.
Come on.
He may also need to make some more water.
Turned out pretty well.
Alright, let's go ahead, add one piece of cedar for the moment. Let's check on what he does actually have. He has enough water for the moment, I think. Okay. I don't know. I will go ahead and make a little bit of water. And cook some meat. We're not going to make a lot of water, but we're going to do that. All right. And he probably will eat all that deer meat once he gets it cooked eventually. Alright, he's going to eat that piece. And we do have another piece of wood to go in there. Okay, we took that. I can go ahead and cook the one that doesn't take as long in there now. Yeah. Alright. We got 18, we got 25. That'll have to be good enough for him. He's going to eat his meat that he found. I thought he had a cup of herbal tea on him. Well, alright, he's better off on the cedar than he is on anything else at the moment. He can make some water and a cup of tea. We are low on sticks. We're going to have to get some more. Oh, Jesus H, of course. I forgot I didn't have the can. We're rolling with it. I don't care at this point. We're going to drink our tea. We should have enough food in us to make it through. Okay, we have water, we have everything. I think it is time for him to take a serious sleep here. I'll put him for 9 to start out. So I actually bumped a button. Yes, he still has a little bit of rest, which is just as well. The weather sounds terrible and it's dark. All right. And it's still dark, but that's all right. We know how to handle this. All right. Well, it is still dark, but I'm going to go back and try to do a little bit of plotting again here, as bad as my plotting may be. Okay. So it looks like you basically have to get up there first and place a rope, but I honestly cannot see why the fuck you would need to do that, or how you would manage it. Because there does not really... do you have to scramble up from here? I mean, I will consult videos if I have to. I don't want to have to. Okay, that will somehow take us down there and over there, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because it did look like with the multiple climbs, we needed to, we just missed a little side bit there, but it looked like we are gonna need to do another climb, but I'm trying to figure out the logistics of actually doing this. As someone who has not been in this region, because it's really not obvious how you should be doing this. And I don't think that staring at the map is going to help me right now. But inspiration has failed to hit. Will it let him? Yeah, it will let him sleep another hour. Good. Hopefully it will be light enough for him to go out and poke around a little bit. He's going to pick up the sleeping bag regardless. All right, we're going to drink some water. We are rested up. We are back to full capacity. I'm going to go ahead and take that charcoal. I mean, we at least, at the very worst, we know how to get down. I don't want to do that, but we know how to get back down. In a non-terminal way. I mean, I can think of a couple of different ways to get down, but we don't want all of those. Okay. I'm just following the wall again here. And we're going back around, and damned if I know what is.
Looks like I survived another night.
Somehow. Yeah, we've got that spot with birch sapling, obviously. And yeah, we determined that does not connect up. But it looked like we were probably missing a little side bit previously. Two that would be to our right. It would be to our left if we were coming from the road. We have the narrows here. Yeah, here's the rope. We are obviously at the rope. We got the narrows. As I recall, you're supposed to get through the narrows, and then I may be badly interpreting the map too. Alright, yeah, can we go up this way when we're not overburdened? I mean, can we do some ledge walking? Because it looks like we can do a limited amount of ledge walking, because it looked like we might be able to ledge walk around, and maybe in fact we should do that. Alright, it looks like we could maybe do like a switchback approach there. I mean, this may not be the way to do anything, but we're gonna try. Yeah, before it gets to where we could do a switchback, we fall off. Okay, that does not appear to be helpful. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can approach it the right way. If there is a right way. I don't think there is a right way. Because it looks like maybe if you angle things just right, you might be able to edge up. But no, it's just not working whatsoever. Alright, I will edge over this way again and look around. Okay, I may just not be interpreting that map correctly. Which it would not be the first time. I don't think the wiki map is probably super wrong, but I may just not be interpreting that properly either. We are gonna do this again, because yeah, after it opens up and before you get to the birch, it looked like there should be a scramble point, which... We can also try continuing on past the cave and see what we do see over that way. Because that is the main alternative I'm seeing at the moment. Main other thing to do besides heading back down, which I don't want to do if we can help it. We got the birch tree, obviously. And yeah, that's not gonna take us anywhere, but I always have to eyeball. That's not even the direction we wanted to go in. But we will go past the cave and past the other side and see what we find. And yeah, I mean, worst case, before I come back to this, worst case, I will consult a video that feels like admitting defeat, but... And if our dude gets much hungrier, he probably will hit the supplies again. I'm just trying not to. We also don't want to lose well-fed. Alright, we got more rose hips that I'm just leaving here. Oh yeah, and we got this here. Where it was showing the sign thing. Yeah, and I'm trying to get a good view without walking off the edge, because that would be less than ideal as a thing to do. Okay. Plastic container, dead guy, looks like. Plastic container, yeah. I did not even see that coming over
Where's the
here.
good stuff?
Well, Ash Canyon Vista location there. Alright, we have that. We're not using a rifle, I'm not taking that ammo. So yeah, we are at that signpost thing. And that must be the cave that they were showing that looked like it was a cave in the path. I guess this qualifies as a cave in the path. I guess that was Seribot grabbing something, honestly. Well, I probably ought to give him something or he's going to lose well fed. Oh, he still has a piece of deer meat. I thought he ate them all. I guess he didn't. Alright. Don't have to attack the power bars quite yet. Oh yeah, our dude really needs sticks. He is desperate for sticks. But yeah, we went through that cave, obviously. What do we got over here? We got something over here. Oh yeah, there was that. There was that. But I'm not going to go for the climb right now, but there is the weird little rock crevice that takes him over to that climb that I don't think we want right now. I could be wrong and probably am. And I cannot resist again with the charcoal, even though we are close to where we were the last time. So, yeah. Alright. We got that there. Yeah, there is... that bridge thing. I mean, we could try going that way and see what we can see. I mean, that's not where we're trying to go, but it looked like we should be able to get back here from there. Famous last words. But I'm continuing this way and looking, getting another stick. Yeah, I thought that should be heading back toward the cave in the middle of the road, basically. This doesn't count as a road, really, but... we're warming up inside there. It apparently really does count as a cave. That warming shelter is probably good up here. It really is. I thought I saw another stick on the ground, but it's alright. But yeah, since we presumably can get back, oh, there's dead guy. Dead guy with a rifle, if we wanted a rifle.
This'll come in handy.
Which we don't at the moment. We have no use for one, and it's heavy. But yeah, that... I'm not sure exactly how that connects up. But we did have a dead guy there. He just was hiding. Okay. Yeah, this is quite a maze. It really is. This just sort of loops us around to here. Obviously. But we, if nothing else, we are exploring. I mean, my immediate objective with this run coming over here is to pick up the the technical backpack. It is as good as the Moosehide Satchel. I have not managed to collect it yet. All right. Yeah, we are back to over here. And there, that way lies the dead dude around the corner. And there's that cave bit. Now I am... being a genius again here. Obviously. But yeah, we have approached this from both directions at this point. I'm pretty sure... well, I say I should be able to find my way back, but now I'm trying to find that little crevice that he went down, and there's the bush climb. I mean, I know there is the pointy sign thing, but that's not necessarily helping me find exactly where the rock crevice he went down into is. All right. I'll go down by the plastic container place and consult the stupid map again. Because, I mean, that really is how we roll around here. Okay, there is... okay. I think we do indeed want to continue from this through the cave thing. And it should, I mean, it should be more or less a straight line to the rock crevice. I don't get it. I don't get it. How did I manage to not spot it? Other than, yeah, not really having any sense of direction. That's enough to explain any number of things. It really is. I know I keep saying that, but I also keep meaning it. Ah, okay. I just was not going far enough. That would be one of my problems. But yeah, as far as I can tell, we should be able to get back up here. We should be able to climb down here and get back up there by the climb. Yeah, that part should let us climb. Wanted to check out the other side here. Because, yeah, maybe we needed to go the other way. Over here. I just could not quite figure out how things were supposed to connect up. there is a point where you... It looks like you should be able to connect a rope if you actually had one, but... Alright. I am going to do a little consultation again, cause... Okay, we should be at Wolf's Jaw Overlook. And this should take us to that bridgey thing that takes us way the fuck over there. And then, honestly, I really don't understand how we're supposed to do anything from here. I thought I would check things out. I probably will have to, like, consult a video, honestly. I will. You can go between those points via cave, apparently. And then, where does that get you? You can go down from the mining camp. That way, apparently, but I am just failing to see, other than that scramble that I could not actually locate, exactly how you're supposed to ever get up to the mining camp. And that is one way, that appears to be one way only. I don't want to do all of these climbs again, but I mean that I did not properly check that out. But that looks like it is one way only, that you can pass through there, and I don't like mines anyway. I know we're going to have to try to somehow get in the mine. But, okay, I'm not going to look it up tonight. It is late enough. I don't feel like it, honestly. But... we found a rifle if we actually wanted one. And it looks like if we really wanted to, we could probably get all the way back down there without hurting ourselves too bad. But, I mean, I don't trust that. I really don't. I'm just basically trying to, well, do we have to, maybe we have to go to, wind our whole way around everywhere? I don't quite get it. I mean, I think I probably at some point am going to have to, just look this shit up. But we should be able to continue as we are and probably go completely out of our way. I am tempted to actually climb his sorry ass back up and go to one of the caves. Because I don't want to get too far away in case there is a reasonable way up. Okay, we got... Yeah, we are going toward the footbridge thing, which we did not want to go to right now. So, yeah, I think I climbed his little ass back up. As little as we like this. But yeah, that does look like a spot that if you had a rope you should be able to attach it, but I guess it's not quite the right kind of pointy rock. I also am not sure where the bottom would take you. Well, I'm just going over here for... Yeah. This really is complicated with levels. I was sort of expecting this just from what I have seen and heard of the region, but it is impressive to look at. It kinda is. Alright. We can go back toward... Not here. We can try to go back toward not here. And I may end up doing a consultation. Alrighty. We are climbing. I think he may end up going to the first cave he gets to. And I may have to do a consultation. I do not like to do that on stream, but I mean, it wouldn't be the first or the last time. That's just how we roll around here. Whether I like it or not, for that matter. And he is in the sheltered, if he were actually cold, should be warming up spot. It's still pretty early, but just to be safe, I'm going to have him pass an hour to save him, and I'm going to pause it. And we are going to all right, I think it may behoove us to, I don't know, I could do a straightforward search. Oh my God, I can't remember. I can't type or remember the name, the exact name, mining camp. I couldn't remember if it was Miners Camp or Mining Camp. Because I am pretty damn sure that we need to go there. Okay, we do need a rope. Yeah, there is a pulley system that I just... Okay. Well, I mean, I can see. Okay, I'm going to have to look at videos. I'm just trying to figure out from not quite going full on video level what we might even be looking at here. But yeah, I mean, it looked like you can make a rope and climb down from there. I'm just not sure how to get up there. Okay. Okay, that was suggesting going in from the other way. That's not how we went into the region. Tried to follow them, lost the wooden signs at the 3 mountain ropes, then died from hypothermia. That sounds like a reasonable summary of whatever that discussion is. But yeah, I'm probably going to click through in a moment. I am indeed taking a frustration break too at the moment. It's easy to get to the point of needing a frustration break with this kind of thing sometimes. But we are in a better position than we could be. It's just frustrating. I did not go straight for YouTube. I wanted to try to figure out from text sources. Okay. I was wondering what these signs were for, but yeah. But yeah, I think we are going in the direction of the signs. I'm just not fucking sure. I'm just clearly missing something on where to go from, yeah, the ledge place. The area that we are currently in. Because, I mean, there are the signs that are pointing vaguely this way, and then there's Jack. Okay, is that... Okay. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what level we're even fucking on. I mean, that would be a very simple answer to, because I know I was seeing multiple of the platformy things and, spots that, well, we're heading in the direction of a pointy sign. But yeah, maybe I was just missing. Maybe it was the platformy bit with the pointy rock that you're supposed to actually go down, because I kept thinking you're supposed to be going up from here. It's hard to tell what is what level. It really is.
I need to find food.
Well, nothing else. I can give him an energy bar soon. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if we just have been wandering past where we're supposed to be going. Because we can certainly get hold of a rope. Let's see what... Well, we got an accelerant on the ground. Well, it looked like there's structures. Maybe that is where we're supposed to be going. I have no idea. I mean, that looks like former man-made stuff there. That may be the answer. And I'm trying to figure out how to go up. All right. But yeah, if that is correct, yeah, I should be able to put a rope there. Before we get caught up in this too much, I am going to go ahead and feed him that bar before he loses his well-fed and... All right. Let us have a quick look, because, yeah, I think that is exactly where we are supposed to be heading. Because there seem to be several places, really, that there might be a rope. I will go back and look in that cave again. Because that looks like one of the rope candidates. Because it looks like there should be a rope somewhere on this ledge without stealing one of the ones that you gonna need to get away from here. Get down from here. But this is, I think, the ledge up above the thing. I'm going to look again. I did not take a lantern out or anything to look in that cave. Oh my God. Well, if you don't know, you don't know. And we will look in the very back here. And we might find us a rope. Or we might not. It was worth going and looking again. Alright, I'm gonna look at the, Alright, that is just being bitchy, that phone. I'm going to look at other marked spot. Now that phone, that it actually has a busted USB port, so I have to use it on a wireless charger, and then it gets just slightly off center, and it is a pain in the ass. It managed to run the battery down again. That old phone is on its last legs. Well, I mean, I will snag. Okay, I was looking for scrambles up. We may have a scramble down. I am a dumbass. I was convinced that that level was probably up from us. Ah, well. I mean, I'm trying to avoid having to take one of the ropes that I know about. But if I have to do that, I'll do it. And we're not lucky enough to have one lying right next to the thing either. So yeah, it looks like maybe we just do not have a rope up here. I mean, I could trek back around there again, and I did not look carefully. I was not looking for ropes. Really? I mean, I keep a vague eye out, but that is about it. Wow, there's clearly none like on the ground around here or over here. Alright, I may go around because I am stubborn. We're just going to be wandering around. But yeah, that changes my idea of what kind of scramble. But it would be stupid to scramble without a rope in place. Scratch whatever I'm saying, basically. Just scratch whatever I am saying. My mouth goes faster than my brain sometimes. It does. Like, a lot. My mouth goes faster than my brain can backpedal. More or less. But yeah, we will snag a rope. And I have a feeling that I will be leaving this dude at the mining camp tonight, because I just do not have the energy to go into mines tonight. I did not want to take a rope that we would need to get back down from here, but all right, we took a rope. We, for the moment, have a sprain risk. I think we'll be fine. We are surely going to unburden ourselves in just a moment. But, I mean, worst case, we'll climb back up, grab the rope, and head for where we need to climb down, basically. We could also take the long-ass way around, but I'd rather not. If I can help it. I do. I feel silly. I mean, up to that point, we had just kept going up. I figured we had to go up some more. Not this time. So, yeah, that's how it is, apparently. Let's deploy the rope, please. Now that we know where to deploy a rope. Oh my God, I'm taking a break for a second here to do something before I climb down. And yes, I'm sorry for that little diversion with me getting a one-track mind about climbing up out of here. But, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Never pretended to know what I was doing. But we will try this. We're not good on energy at the moment, but we're climbing down. One way or another, we're going to be staying here. And I'm not even going down over on that ledge, because we can make it down. Making it up would be trickier, but we can make it down. Okay, we are on ground. And we're going to pick up some sticks. Because whatever else is going on, we need some sticks. I mean, worst case, for shelter, we can go inside the mine entrance. Yeah, we are tired enough that we are just overburdened again. This dude has had it today. Well, the waterfall there is kind of pretty. Woo! But yeah, it looks like that might be something that he can duck inside. At any rate, it's sheltered from the wind. And there's the plastic container. I went up there on that overlook, and I was looking down on this and not registering what it was that I was looking at. Because, of course. Oh yeah, we are at the mining camp. Pretty obviously. And let's get the map filled in at any rate. Well, it's going to be night for him pretty soon anyway. Okay. I am going to look around a little bit. I think this guy's best strategy is probably going to be to try to duck inside the entrance, which I'm guessing follows the mining track thing. We got more burdock over there. Significantly more burdock. I'm just coming to see what there is to see, basically. Because we're exploring. Not doing the best job of it, but he's enthusiastic. Well, that is a view. It is. And we do fill in a chunk. So yeah, that is where that water is. All right. Okay, exhausted dude is exhausted and getting stuck by minor obstacles. All right. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. But it is what it is. Ah, I'm at least relieved to have gotten not up, but down here. Even if we get the,
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Alright, go off, I guess. Even if we are gonna get the joys of going through a damn mine, I do not like venturing underground in here. I really don't. I mean, there is the shed, but I think he can do better than the shed. I think he would be better off, whether he wants to or not, to duck down the mine entrance and save there, basically. It is a bit of an adventure for him. Because he will at least not freeze there. Well, he can see a little bit of light. I think it is time probably for him to stop for the night here, get a little snack before he ends up losing his well-fed. He may go ahead and eat one of those boxes of crackers. Thirst-provoking. And he does have water on him. Hell, he may have some chips to go with. No, that's beef jerky, not ketchup chips. He has the ketchup chips too. But yeah, I think that we are gonna, he's probably gonna indeed just stay here, but I'm gonna get him saved this way. Actually, may as well go ahead and put his sleeping bag down and send him to bed. If I could not fumble it too bad. It is oddly picky sometimes. But yeah, we will. He is fed, he is watered. We will send him to bed. And then that will save him again. And I'm tempted to call it a night for this tonight. And leave him in the dark in a mine. No better than he deserves. But thanks everyone for stopping by. I will indeed quit out of here. But I should be back tomorrow night. I am tempted to come back with this. I was going to play a new game, But I am, well, that good thing, I hope it did save properly, because that's just kind of stuck. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I should be back tomorrow about 11 p.m., 11:30, where it is about 3:30 here now. I may indeed come back with this because of the way I am. I may do that. But